Understanding price cycles within the markets is an essential tool for your trading success. Whether you're Forex trading, oil trading, gold trading, trading indices, it doesn't matter. Understanding price cycles is essential. Have a look at the DXY. We're doing the analysis in the next few minutes, and I'll be giving you my hot trades for next week. So this is the weekly Forex forecast for the 27th of January, and so here we can see the DXY and we can see the clear price cycles in action. So these are price cycles and they indicate when the price is expensive and when the price is cheap. So in an uptrend you want to be buying cheap, you don't want to be buying expensive. In a downtrend, when you have a price cycle expensive, you want to be selling the move once the price is overbought. And it goes on. So in this video, in the next few minutes, put your feet up, enjoy the weekly Forex forecast and technical analysis using price cycles. So we can see in this instance, and I'll go through the charts in the next few minutes, we can see the price moving above the 20 SMA and the price cycle is up and all the buyers are in. That's what we're looking for. All the buyers are in, indicated by the all green below here. Once you get that scenario, then you are off to the races, and that's when you trade. Look out for the buy signal. If you have the buy signals, then just buy above the 20 SMA and just make sure the price cycle is in a good place. So the DXY last week, it really didn't do much. It weakened slightly, but it's always gone back to previous prices back in December and November. So basically very low volumes last week, but we should see some interesting moves next week. I do expect the dollar to go strong again. We can see this uptrend here. So if that is going to be held and this support line is going to be held, then we can see the price move up to this area here, 113.53. So stronger dollar is likely, but of course we do have information coming out, news coming out this week. So Monday there's no news to talk about. Tuesday we've got no, we don't. With Tuesday we have nothing going on. Oh, consumer confidence out from the States at 3 p.m. GMT, so look out for that on Tuesday. Wednesday we have the FOMC decision at 7 p.m. That's the big one, so the markets will be waiting for that. It's an important one. Don't expect any change into Thursday, GDP, and Friday we have PCE, so inflation data. So that combines quite a bit of data which the markets will be watching. So I don't expect much to be happening on Monday, but it could get lively during the week. So for VIP members, get ready for that. Now in terms of price cycle for the yen futures, now the yen futures dictates which direction the yen pairs go, and if we have a look at this for the last week, this is a daily chart, we can actually see that the price has actually not moved at all. It's gone completely sideways, which is very rare. But I think we may see a slight rally up to this resistance area here before it rolls over. Look at the price cycle. This is clearly way overbought in a downtrend. So we do expect to see weaker yens. What this means is we could see a rally in the yen pairs. Buying all yen pairs is likely. I'm going to cover that in the next few minutes. My name is Chris. I've been trading for over 35 years. If you wish to join us in a VIP room, please do. All the links are in the description. If you're not serious about trading, then please don't bother. In terms of the yen futures, we do expect others to roll over and to sell. But of course, it's really not telling us anything at the moment. We'll have to wait and see on this. Now, the FTSE 100 has been parabolic for some time. I did mention this in the VIP when you had a wonderful trade on this. Now, the price cycle is high, so I think we can expect the price to move back down to 83.45 before it starts again. So buy any pullback down to that area makes much more sense. The Aussie 200 index is also parabolic to the upside. Nice bounce off support here in the last week or two. Nice buy signal above the 20 SMA, which is fantastic. Price cycle looks a little bit expensive, but I think this may continue. But the continuation to this resistance area could be limited. So not one of my favorites. I'm giving you my favorite trades at the end of this video. The DAX, again, similar to the FTSE 100, had a lovely rally, didn't it, this week? And I hope VIP members enjoyed that. And we can see the price has now moved into an area where it needs to pull back, really. This is not a safe entry point. Could continue, but definitely not a safe area. I would hope that this price comes down to here, or even down deeper into 2403. And then once it gets down that area, we should see another rally from this correction in the next few days. US 30 Dow Jones Index, a lovely rally here. Whenever you see the price fall below the 20 SMA with a sell and the price cycle is agreeing with it, then just sell it. If you see the price cycle coming down and then the price cycle is agreeing with it with a buy signal above the 20, then that's a great way to get in. I think, again, very similar. It looks like pullbacks are highly likely this week. So I think any pullback down to 42,926 is likely to see a rally again into the market. So you can see the long-term trend with this channel. This tells you which direction it's likely to go. We're looking at probabilities. We're not looking at guarantees. What is this? The NASDAQ. Yeah, very similar situation. Any kind of pullback into the support line, convergence with the channel, and then we're going to see a rally in the markets, I think, this week. Silver is still parabolic, but it actually hasn't done anything this week. I don't know if you noticed that. This is most unusual. A lot of these markets didn't do much, and we can see, I think it will start to go up in the next few days. It much depends on the US dollar and what happens there, but I think a rally is likely as long as it holds above the 20 SMA. Then we're going to see up to $32.24. Gold is rallying, as mentioned in the last few weeks, to VIP members. We can clearly see the buyers are all still in, but I think, again, we're likely to see some kind of pullback down to 2,700 and then rally up to 28.25 and even higher in the next few weeks. I'm going to cover oil. Oil has been rallying in the last few weeks. Congratulations, VIP members. And we're seeing a lovely correction here. Price cycle is moving down, and I think this could act as support in the next few days, and then back to $80.27 or beyond. I'm going to cover the euro dollar just as a matter of course. It's saying parabolic, but I'm not convinced of this. As you can see, the long-term trend for this is down. So it much depends on the dollar, what the dollar does this week. We expect the dollar to rally, and if that does happen, then of course we're going to see a nice move here on the euro to the downside. It's definitely not ready yet, definitely not my favorite trade, but it could easily turn out to be in the next few days. Similar situation for the pound USD. You can see the long-term trend. If you see the price move below the 20 SMA, then just sell it. If you see it move above the 20 SMA, just buy it. Keep your trading simple. Similar situation with the Aussie USD. We can see the long-term trend is down, hitting a resistance area here. So again, any kind of action on the dollar is going to influence these trades potentially in the next few days. And the Kiwi, you can see the Kiwi, very straightforward. Selling, selling, selling. A little bit of a rally this week, but I think it is definitely limited, it seems. It could be changing trends, but we'd have to wait and see. This is one of my favorite trades, the US Swiss. Now, I like this because it has confluence. So in other words, the price is hitting a major support area and a trend line support as well at the same time, with the price cycle being very, very low. Okay, so the price cycle is very low in an uptrend. So I do expect this to convert and buy in the next few days and head for 93.82 or above. The Fibonacci extension is 93.84, 618 extension is 94.30, and could go even higher than that. The US yen has done nothing this week, absolutely nothing. It's been sitting on that support line for a week. So we're going to have to wait and see. I think if we remember, if we're looking for a weaker yen futures, which is what this is, which we do expect, and a stronger DXY, which we do expect, then of course that's going to give us the impetus to trade the US yen. So the US yen is sitting on a place where it could go either way. However, the price cycle for me is looking like it wants to move up with a stronger dollar. So that, if that does happen, then there's going to be a fantastic move here. So this again is one of my favorite trades. So look out for that. Pound Aussie has been parabolic to the downside in the last week or so, but looks like it's topping out now, and it's finishing that as it hits this support area here. This support area is acting as a support, clearly, but also look at the price cycle here on this uptrend. We could see this convert in the next few days, and if it does, then we'll be going along and going back up to 20219, which is this area here. Pound Canadian has converted. As we can see, the price has moved above the 20 SMA from below in the last week. So we do expect any kind of rally. So any kind of pullback into this area is then going to target 180.80. New Zealand Canadian, this is an interesting one. We need this to convert. In other words, I want to see price move down below the 20 SMA. Once it does, then we make the money. So it's an interesting one. This is also one of my hot trades, not converted yet, but one to certainly watch. This happens a lot, as you can see. Have a look at these opportunities here. So we've got the same pattern emerging over and over again. Now, if this trend is going to continue up, you're going to find the price start to move up, and then it'll go back up to 226 in the next few days. But we need to see this convert, don't we, so that we can actually get into this move. So another one to watch. Fantastic moves. Congratulations on the Euro Swiss this week, VIP members. I sent the signal into the VIP room. As you can see, they've got the buy signal here, and it hit our targets. I do think that this looks like it needs to pull back, but definitely not one of my favorite trades so far. Now on to the yens. The yens really haven't been doing much in the last week. They've been up and down like a yo-yo, so not very clear, but getting much clearer now. Now if the yen futures, we're waiting for that, actually falls, then we're going to see the price rally into here. So 166 is target for euro yen. Same with the New Zealand yen, not as clear, but the price cycle is low, so we do expect the price to come up to 91.64. Of course, the Aussie yen does the same thing. Don't trade both. Pound yen, yeah, had a little bit of a rally this week. It was in a parabolic downtrend, but we can see the price cycle here on this daily chart. We can see that the price is bouncing off this support line, and you can see the uptrend which is being created now. So if we see the yen futures fall, then we're going to see a rally in the pound yen, which is going to 199.68, which is the previous high. Now it's not converted yet. You can see that the price has not moved above the 20 SMA. Once it does, it then moves quite a lot. Once it moves down below that, it moves a lot. So look out for that. Could be a rally in the next few days, but I need to see clarity first on this one. Bitcoin, well, it's hesitating this week. It hasn't really gone anywhere this week, but we can see that the price cycle is high, so it's expensive. Bit of a head and shoulders going on here. So any break of that neckline, you're going to see a fall. But if it holds on to the market structure, higher highs, higher lows, then we could see the price come down to this area and then buy again. So any Bitcoin fans, look for the price to come down to this area, $95,000, and look for a rally. So just a reminder of the trades I am looking for. I'm looking for all the yens in particular. if the yen futures falls. Pound New Zealand, not converted, but certainly looks promising. New Zealand Canadian, pound Aussie looks nice. US yen, that looks very nice. US Swiss is one of my favorites of all. And gold, of course, we need to pull back on gold before we trade that. And the indices, for trading indices, look for FTSE to pull back, buy any pullbacks. Aussie 200, buy any pullbacks. DAX the same, US 30 the same, NASDAQ the same. Have a wonderful weekend.